Ready? What's up, everybody? My name's Mike, Big Snipe Mike here with the Market Flow Accolades Family Podcast. Hope everyone's doing all right tonight. Now, before we get into it, we got a special guest today. We got Heat out. Heat's sick. His kid gave him a bug, so he's not going to be with. But he'll be back next week. But before we get into anything, we're just going to say everything that we talk about on here is going to be just our ideas, thoughts, and opinions. It's not financial advice, so don't take it as financial advice. We're just kind of expressing our ideas and opinions through this platform. And tonight we got a special guest, or today we got a special guest. We got Nick. He goes by Ninjanew. And what's up, Ninja? How you doing?
What's going on, man? I'm doing all right. Just chilling after the market closed, Made a couple good plays today. So
yeah, what'd you trade today? SPY?
Literally just SPY. By the time I got home from work, I literally just traded SPY. But I got I think I got 4 different trades in. They were all pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, SPY had some juicy action pretty much this whole week since Monday. It's been pretty juicy. Now you options, right? That's your main deal.
Yeah, at the moment with the way the market is, but I mean, I play commons too.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I know I've reached out to you. We met through a mutual friend. Now Ninja's got his own Discord. He's got a blog. He mentors people. He's solid. I've seen the consistent gains and the consistency out of him. So I leech on to people. I might have made a little bit of success, but it does not matter. We don't stop learning. And I know I've seen you've been, especially with the small account, building the small accounts and how quick you do them with the options trading. So I've been leeching on you, kind of asking questions. And it's dope getting you on here tonight so we can go over some of that. The small account building. I think you told me you did like a couple $100 to 13,000 in a couple days, right? Something like that.
I did 1,000 to 13,000 in a week with no more than 10 trades. It was less than 10 trades. I don't have them counted, but it was less than 2 trades a day.
Wow, that's crazy. 1,000 to 13,000. So 2 weeks of that and you're over PDT.
Yeah,
just like that. Okay, so Ninja, tell me a little bit about like how you started trading, where what got you into the market, how long you've been trading, trials and tribulations along the way, something like that.
I'd say I've probably been trading on and off for about 3 to 4 years. I started in crypto, but I kind of faded away. I don't really trade crypto that much anymore. So I started there, and then, probably about a year and a half or so, I've been into stocks more than crypto. So, I mean, that was, I wouldn't say a learning curve, but they don't operate the same. I mean, certain parts of the market do, but like penny stocks clearly don't work with crypto, like crypto does, unless they're like newer ones. So, obviously I've had my ups and downs. I've blown accounts up before. I mean, most good traders will tell you they have. I mean, that's one of the things you basically gives you.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, I mean, you got to pay your market tuition. So
exactly.
But that's when you truly learn risk management and different strategies of your own, because you can look up everything you want on the internet, and if you don't understand it or you don't follow that exact strategy someone has it set up, it's not going to work for you. And you got to pick a few strategies and stick with them. The whole trying something, it didn't work the first time, you move on to the next. You eventually got to come up with your own style and stick with it, and it's all about winning more than you lose. We're all going to lose, but
mitigating those losses, right? Keeping them tight and milking the winners when you can. So I like what you said about, finding your own strategy, right? Because when I came into the market, I followed probably like 15 different YouTube channels. I was following, I was in a bunch of different Discords. I was when Discord first started. It was, when people started the Discord thing. And, everyone was telling me this. One person would tell me to do it this way. Another would tell me to do it this way. Use this set of indicators. Use that set of indicators. indicators. And when you're fresh blood, I mean, it's real easy to blow up when you got 7 different people telling you 10 different ways to trade. So it's definitely key, in my opinion, finding, which strategies work for you. So using, 2 to 3, maybe 4 strategies. Maybe it's a combination of somebody else's strategies, 2 people's strategies, whatever it is, but finding your own niche and then, sizing into that niche to become profitable.
Absolutely. Yeah. And, you're going to have different strategies for different parts of the market you play, whether it be large caps, small caps, long, short, you're probably going to have more than one strategy, and it's going to be set up to be towards, how you play those. Just kind of like, bigger stocks, most people that do big option trading, they only have three to five charts that they play, because with options you can make mass amount of money with not even that big of a movement, depending on your sizing and what stock it is. Like playing SPY, for example, is the perfect, so
yeah, you only need like today I got SPY puts. I seen a bear flag, and on the 5-minute, and then I confirm my conviction on the trade. I'll pull it up here behind me. I confirmed my conviction on the 1-minute, where I seen a little head and shoulders. Now 1-minute patterns, they're not going to be the strongest, but when I seen this bear flag right here, it's bear flag, and then I seen this head and shoulders form, I grabbed puts right here, and just from this move here, I don't know if you can see it, but this move from here to here was about 70%. So yeah, 60-70% just in 10 minutes, not even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 candles, and it moved about 0.6%. So yeah, you could definitely make big money on options if done right. On small moves on the large caps. And that's one thing too that I incorporated. So I used to just look at options as gambling. And then I met, I'd gamble on earnings, gamble on this. I met you. I started talking to you, and you told me 3 charts. You pick out your 3 favorite large caps, and you figure out a strategy with those 3. And I've been doing it, and I've been pretty consistent since I started doing that. AMD, SPY, and then a firm, or Facebook. Sometimes I do 4. I like my 3 to 4 charts, and those are the only I'll really trade on options.
And then when you look at your chart there, where you show that strong downtrend right there, and then how you get that pop back up, well, that pop back up's just a rejection. See, basically off the bottom of the wave before. So when you came back up where it originally started the downtrend, it just rejected off that platform there.
And you're talking about, down. Look at that right there.
Right there.
Yep, clean rejection off of that. And you could have grabbed right there too. Puts would have fed right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
I played both of those, the rejection down there, and then when it rejected back down again.
You played that. Okay, cool. So what do you think? So like we said, you've been trading a lot of options. So what are your 3 charts? What are the 3 charts you're always looking to?
So I play SPY every day. I like SPY. I like NVIDIA, and I've been looking at FedEx and a few others. But right now, I mean, with my work schedule and the way the market is, it's real choppy. You can get eaten up in long positions or short positions, and that's just how the market's going to be for a while. So I'm at the moment, I'm not really too fond of holding very many overnights. And with SPY's, weekly options and how you can, do zero DTE. I can make pretty good money on 0 days till expire options if I play them correctly. So, I've just been focused mainly on that at the moment. I've been, charting other ones like NVIDIA.
SPYs. Yeah, I remember, because that's when we first talked. You told me take some NVIDIA puts. That's what made me start, catching interest in, your option strategy. You're like, NVIDIA puts should pay tomorrow is what you said to me. And then come tomorrow, NVIDIA was, I think it was down like 4%. It completely got smoked, and they would have printed pretty heavy. But yeah, so SPY zero DTE. So those come with a lot of risk, right? So how do you find you don't have to give us all the secret sauce, but how do you find your
So
entries and exits on those zero DTEs? Because I know they can go south real quick and get smoked on them real quick.
so first off, I'll start off with I use option strat. Um, they they uh they have flow like an unusual whales or whale stream or any of the cheddar flow black box,
Mhm.
but they also have a build a strategy, which I don't use much, but I like to go to the build part on their website, and which I have a subscription, so everything stays updated. But they basically have, hold on, can I share the,
You want me to pull down? I can pull down. You could share your screen. Give me a second. Yeah, we could do that. Hold on. There. Go ahead. You could share your screen now.
you have to enable it.
Hold on.
But yeah, I like to use, and I don't typically necessarily do this for SPY, but I like to do it for other options for different tickers outside of
So
SPY. Let me see.
can you do it
It
now?
says host disabled participant share.
There. Try now.
There we go. Okay, yeah, here we go. All right. Can you see it? Right.
Yeah, we could see it. Okay.
Okay, so this is option strat in general. You can use their build area for free here. Obviously, it doesn't have flow. You just come in here. There's a whole bunch of different strats. Most of you're not going to need it. Just go to your long call or long put. Put like SPY in. And now mine's real time since I have a subscription. So obviously it shows real time what it is. And then as well, the implied volatility is updated. It updates, and all this updates as it goes. Well, I like to go to contract value. I don't really use any of the graph or the table. And let's say I'm buying March 2nd. And obviously all these are how much open interest. So it lets you know which strike prices, are dead or have, quite a bit of liquidity. So
wow.
let's say I took,
That's a lot faster than like going to your options chain, going through, then you gotta go through the volume, go through the open interest on it. You just go right here. You probably have this open when you're trading. You just, you go through the contracts. You can see the liquidity on each one.
sometimes, a lot of the time I really just play the chart, but I use this is a good example though for people to understand. But basically here, let's say I bought these at, let's say it was 429, and obviously you've got the time. It's going to tell you your decay. Like if we just set here at 423, you're going to see the decay over the time, what the contract is worth.
That's really cool.
So I have to basically, let's say I get in here at 9:30 a.m. and grab them for 14 cents. Well, if I think it's going to make a move, and I don't even have to get in the money, like these are 424s, I don't need to actually get in the money. Just me getting a move from say 431 to 427 is 74 cents from 14 cents. So I've already, 5 times my money, or 4 times my money, or somewhere around there. But obviously you do have to get in and out, or you have to at least get, further in the money to where you won't decay, as you can see down here.
Decay crazily. So, I see those 419s.
They need to be at least, but like, I don't always pick my strike prices, necessarily off trying to get in the money. Obviously you want to, but I look for where if I do make a move, where I can gain the most amount of money, and just get out. So
that's interesting. So this is a cool little tool. I've done a couple, I kind of did the free trials on Cheddar Flow, on whales. I went through them all to kind of see which one, because a couple of them you can hook up to the Discord, which is another thing that before I keep going, if you guys you're watching this video, you stumble across it, we Accolades Trading, we run a Discord's free for everybody. We chat, have a good time, talk about the market. So I was looking for a bot. I'll hit the link below. We was looking for a bot. One of these. Can you hook this up to Discord? Because I know you, which you could tell them about your places as well in a minute. I know you have a Discord. You can hook Option Strat up to it or no?
No, I had actually talked to the guy about it, and he at the moment didn't want to, which I respect that. I honestly, this is one of my favorite. He's not as well known as a lot of the others. But this is nice here. For example, say I pull up NVIDIA and I'm like, well, I think it's going to be directional. It's going to go one way or another. And say I expect it to move $25 one way or another. I can click that and it'll give me different strategies.
Oh, wow. This is really cool.
So, or if I think that it's going to be neutral and not go anywhere, it'll give me strategies
to trade
for that.
Wow.
Or very bullish, but I don't really use this part of it much.
But it's still cool to see.
It is definitely nice.
Yeah.
For that. I mean, you can put tickers in.
So this is Option Strat. So we're giving Option Strat some free advertisement here. It's got a lot more than what Whales and Cheddar Flow offers, is what I'm seeing so far. I've done free trials on them both, and I'm seeing a lot more benefit out of Option Strat. Maybe not so much because they don't have the Discord bot, but I can understand that as well, because then it's kind of giving thousands of people free access when one person pays for it. So, but still, it looks. And how much does a membership cost, the Option Strat?
I think I'll pop that up in a second. But here, as you can see, this was a by 4:35 call for March 18th. It was a sweep, but it'll show you where it's alerted. So it didn't alert until here. But so you'll see more on this one tomorrow, but it'll tell you how much it's went up or down since the point that sweep happened.
Wow.
Are they making money? A sweep is when, like, for example, say I want to buy 10,000 contracts. A sweeps just means that I basically buy them all up in market. I just buy them as much as. A sweep is just super bullish or super bearish. It's when someone will just, like, it doesn't matter they'll just basically
slap ass type thing. Yeah, kind of like slapping the ass. Yeah, I got you. Okay. So these are large sweeps.
And then you got like splits. You've got splits, which means that I think that the way that he has them set up, a split means that it was like split into different orders, or I can't remember.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Or a lot of times a split, I don't think it can mean that it's like multi-strat. So it's split into two different contracts. If it doesn't get picked up by the algo, like a sell 440, 430 combo for 1.29 million.
I got you. Okay. So splits could be multiple contracts. It's kind of like a straddle, just one way, not like how straddle is, where it's you buy the same contract both way. Yeah. Or spread. Okay. Yeah.
It's neat too. You can click out of the money, so you can see, obviously it's bullish if people are, buying contracts for out of the money, both bullish and bearish. So, but yeah, so I'll pass.
Yeah. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I want to check this out. Also, if you could pull up the membership, since we're showing everybody let's pull up and see how much it costs for basic memberships. I'm sure they've got different types just to see. So yeah, there you go. You got free. They got a free version. You got live option tools, $14.99. Wow, that's not bad at all for the.
So that's the live prices, like in the first chart that I showed you how I use it. That's that. And then the next one, the live options flow, is with the actual data to go with it. But
that's only $50 a month. I mean, that's not too bad. I know Trading Tips is like $200 a month or something crazy.
Yes, and then it's $500 for a whole year.
So you save a
If you
little
do
bit.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So this is option strat for all the options traders. I know we got a lot of them in the room. And then Ninja, tell everybody where they can find you. You know, I know you got a lot of new things going on. You got the blog, you've got podcasts coming soon. So why don't you tell everybody where we can find you at?
So obviously, I run the Odin's Palace trading Discord, as well as starting Odin's Stock Talk, along with Odin's blog, which can be found on the website, which would be odinspalacetrading.com. It has the podcast, the blog, and then some other stuff, access to the Discord as well. Right now, we're in a growing process with the Discord. We had went through some changes and lost a few people that were very good traders and valuable to my team. But we decided to go separate ways. And I as well have a full-time job along with doing the podcast, the blog, and
you spread yourself thin.
having children, so yeah, I mean, Mike's in there.
Yep.
We got some people in there. It's just right now I'm in the rebuilding process. So
yeah, and I'll post all of your links so everyone go check them out. You know, I'm in there. I also all my alerts are now going to be not only in my Discord, but I'll be alerting a lot of my shares and all the things I take in his Discord. So I'll post all of his links. His blog, he just posted one, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. I read it and I got a lot of useful info out of it. I got levels. He charts out SPY. He charts out all his his top watches for the week on there, as well as breaking down market conditions, things like that. And I found it very useful. I'll be subbing and following along to the blog, so I'll make sure all your links are posted. And then if anybody that doesn't see, Cat, because now we're on every platform. If you're not watching this on YouTube, you can hit me up on DMs. I'll give you all his links as well there, to get in on his podcast, his Discord, all that good stuff. So
and for the blog, if you go to the website and you read it and subscribe to it, anytime I put out a blog with, say, a few trade ideas or, just market talk, or, sometimes, maybe some training stuff in the blog. If you subscribe, it'll automatically send you an email in a email format of the new blog. So that'll have charts, things like that.
That was on odinspalacetrading.com, right? How do you subscribe? You just go on there and you could sub to the blog?
You go to the blog, Odin's blog, and then underneath the blog, it'll say
sign
subscribe.
Up. Got it.
Sign up. And then below that is a comment box. So if someone wants to suggest something to talk about on, the podcast or about the blog, they can leave me comments and feedback. So
sweet. I just subscribed to you. I didn't realize I had to subscribe, but I got you. So that brings us about. So we got a little bit more time. So we went over the option strat. We went over a little bit about how you started trading, what you trade. Now, where would you start? Somebody, let's say, with zero experience, just coming into options, got a small account. What's a good place to start? Where would you start?
Well, right now is a hard time in the market, especially for, say, an options trader, because obviously with the Greeks and theta, you're going to, if a stock doesn't move, your contract's going to lose value, or vice versa. If it goes up or down, depending on whether you're buying calls or puts, little movement can make you, if you've got $500 in contracts, $1,000 in contracts, it doesn't take much of a move to, go down 50%.
Yeah, quick.
I mean, that's quick. Vice versa. So you can go, or go up, 1,000%. So I would definitely follow someone starting out and seeing some different techniques. Stop losses are really important, or getting out getting out pretty quick if the trade's going against you. Always take profits. If I buy 100 contracts, I'm selling, the whole way up, and I might hold some for lottery or something like that, but always secure profits and options, because you can go from being 500% up back to negative 100, 25% in the matter of seconds, depending on how the stock's moving.
I gotcha. So try to find somebody that you see is pretty accurate, successful, has got a strategies proven, and kind of follow along, see what they're doing. Now, because I know you can go on, with Webull, you can't paper trade. Now, is there any kind of platforms you could go on at paper trade options? I've never seen it. I don't know if you can.
You can do it on TD,
Okay.
or Thinkorswim, but here's the thing. I've never paper traded, and I don't know how it works out with, for example, if I want to buy a contract, how it works out with, like, let's say I'm in something that's low liquidity. Say there's only 100 open interest in it, and I want to buy these contracts at 39, cents or whatnot. I might not be able to fill all at 39 cents because I would literally eat that liquidity up. But so I don't know what happens when it comes to paper trading, because you're not using real options. So you're not really truly deducting, from that. So I've never paper traded, but Thinkorswim does have paper trading for options, but
so yeah. And also, even because I do suggest sometimes to people that like have blown up an account with shares, to maybe start developing a strategy on paper trading. But you know what I've come to realize, even because I still will tell somebody to do it, but I've kind of realized too, it takes emotion like right out of it as well. Because you can cut a loss real quick because it's not money. It's not, your humanism, when you're in a trade and you got your own money on the line, comes into play, and you're like, oh, it'll bounce. And then you end up down 50%.
Or the fact of, like, most traders start out with 500, 1,000, they don't generally have the 100,000 that they give you. So if I FOMO in to a play, and on my paper trading account, I can buy in big. So, if I only move, 5%, I might gain a couple $1,000 depending on what I bought into.
Real easy, yeah.
But and I'd be satisfied. But when I invest the true $500 I have, and I move up that 3 to 5%, and it's only, $20, $30, yeah, that's a whole different mindset.
For real.
And that's why options, getting into options and learning how to do a lot of that, you can build accounts quick, but you can lose money quick. So
what would you suggest? Size small when you start, real small? Take one contract instead of 10?
1 to 2 contracts. Don't let it get out of hand. Definitely set a stop loss, whether it's a break even or whether, it's a 1% loss, because a 1% loss would be equivalent to 10 times that amount. So, if I move down, 10%, it's a significant amount in a contract. So, but I do live trading. So a lot of the people that learn from me, they understand from listening to how I'm looking at the trade and how I'm getting in and out. I don't always post necessarily my SPY trades in
so that's another benefit though to
and that's just a longer term contract that I'm confident in, because a lot of these, when I'm jumping in and out of SPY, you need to be right there
quick
with me to learn how I'm doing it, because I don't have time to be like, oh, you might want to get out. It's more like, hey, you're listening. All right, guys, it's time to get out.
With the
So
contract's down 50%, guys, my text you
yeah,
typing everything out, and as you're typing, it goes from up 20 to down 50. But yeah, so that's another
I'm,
benefit for, like I said, I'm gonna post all his links. He live trades pretty daily when he gets off work. I've sat through a couple of them. I hop in and out, and he screen shares. You see everything he's doing, and it's pretty cool to, because like I said, I'm excellent with shares, options. I'm starting to dabble in. I set aside like 5 grand to put in, just a separate account to just learn options with. And I've been doing that. It's been a lot of fun. So that's going to bring us close to the end here. Ninja, it's been really cool having you on. I love talking to you. I love learning from you. And like I said, you guys, I'm going to have my link down below. He'll have his links down below. And then also, if you're listening in somewhere else, you could hit me up. I'm big. You guys know me, Big Snipe Mike. Hit me up on there in DMs, and I'll get you guys all his links. I'm in there. It's a small group right now, but a lot of people give a lot of value. I know Milo Poe or Ever Learning. He's in there. He gives a lot of value with his charts, and there's a couple guys in there that I don't know, that aren't people I know, but I see them post, and they give great value. And then plus the live trading is always a plus, especially if you want to learn to get into options. This guy's definitely the guy to learn it from. So yeah, it's a pleasure bringing you out. I hope you had a good time with us, and we'll see you guys all next week. Ninja, you got any last words before we go?
nope. Check out the podcast and the blog, and if you guys need anything, hit me up. Like I said, if you want to learn how I trade, the best way is to come trade live with me, to be honest. So
yeah.
So yeah, it was nice being on here, and I'm sure we'll do this again. So
yeah, I think we're gonna do it vice versa. I'm gonna come on with you one of these days. We'll go over some of my stuff. So yeah, it was a pleasure, man, and I thank you guys for listening. And today is Tuesday the 1st, March 1st. So this will be posted up Thursday the 3rd. So once again, it's a pleasure, everybody. Hope you guys have a great night, and we're cut. All right, thank you, show. Can we cut record?